For Deliver the Dream, you could really argue that I stage manage things, direct people how to get to the dining hall, but technically I'm here as medical support. I'm a physician assistant out of Jacksonville. This weekend is for spina bifida and cerebral palsy. Spina bifida is a lack of full development of the spinal cord, usually at the base of the spine, sometimes higher up. It can affect use of bowel, bladder, eating, use of the legs, sensory as well as motor. Or it might be far less dramatic, but a lot of times these kids are in wheelchairs and have known no other way. Cerebral palsy is different. That implies nothing with the spinal canal, but with a part of the brain that controls motor and nervous systems. So there's a spectrum there, but the same challenges kind of exist in terms of being different.
Hi there, good afternoon.
My name is Christy Messer. I'm a professor of public health at Nova Southeastern University, and I am here just to give back. Public health looks at health and wellness of communities. We look at it from the standpoint of, how do we mitigate a condition or an illness? And certainly I think that the work that Deliver the Dream does certainly helps to mitigate the impact of all of these life challenges. In the sense that you lessen the pain and you help bring joy in shared challenges. And so although we can't necessarily make some of these challenges go away, we can make them a little better.
Our primary goal is to ensure that every family that comes on a retreat is comfortable and feels as though they're a part of a larger community by the end of our weekend. We want families to bond with each other, and then we want families to bond with their family pals and with the other families. And we do this as a team. We have our fun facilitator, Susan, with her games and the canoe ride, making sure, as especially with this weekend, that we have additional activities for children in wheelchairs, but that their families and their family pals can take part in, that really are building blocks to what we want to see in the long run, which is connectivity, positivity, and inclusiveness.
I have found both in my own family and in working clinically with families over the years is that the siblings are often the forgotten piece. And there's a lot of grieving and coping that happens from the sibling standpoint. So I always, try to give some extra TLC to the siblings and really ask them open-ended questions that allow them the opportunity to speak. So some of the things that I've heard, from the siblings is that it feels so good just to be me.
On our last day, we have one more chance where the adults come together without the children. So I have them write a Dear Me letter. What we're going to do now is go around the room, and if you would like to share what you wrote, sometimes it can be kind of healing and give other people a light bulb moment. Please feel free to do so.
Dear Me, I am grateful for Deliver the Dream. They have made this occasion a very informative, enjoying, relaxing, and seemingly once-in-a-lifetime event. The staff is awesome, and our pals are bar none. They just take over our children that they've never met with a little instruction and give us the opportunity to enjoy the experience that Deliver the Dream is so brilliant at.
My children enjoying themselves, and I'm learning that I am not alone in this fight. The challenges are real and tough, but so am I. I can do this with help and support.
The feeling of unity in the presence of everything has brought a new sense to me of how we can all cope with the different problems, but to interact with all the different kids has expanded my heart even more for the love I can have and give.
I know I'm a long ways away, and you guys made me feel like I was at home, so thank you so much for that, and sharing the resources and including my son in everything.
It's amazing to see him at a camp where he can be himself and not be left behind or ignored. He went to summer camp last summer and it did not go well. Everyone just kind of ditched him. He and I both feel so pampered and happy and surrounded by volunteers who make us feel loved. And I love being here with other families going through so many of the same things. This was a really special experience. Love me.
I've been working with Deliver the Dream for 7 years now. I've been a physician assistant for 20 years. And not all of it is happy. And not all of this is happy, but I always leave with a warm, fuzzy feeling that we're doing something. We have plenty of volunteers that'll tell you, I did it on a whim, or I did it because somebody asked me to do it, or I needed the credit for school, and now they want to come all the time. And it turns out the people I work with, become family. But it's great getting to be out here and getting to have a family vacation, which hardly anybody can afford. And kids get to be kids and be in an environment where everybody already knows what's going on. And I think that's important for a lot of people to not feel as different, because you already know. You're sitting at a table having dinner with another family that has the same challenge. And maybe they have a resource you didn't know about. By the time it's over, everybody's one big family. You can't tell anymore whose kids are whose. And by closing circle, everybody looks like this.
As people, we just want to be loved and accepted and appreciated. And that's what I really think that Deliver the Dream does for families. It's always beautiful, always impacted by my families.
Are these things that people just shared in the drum circle? Things that you admire? Strong, faith, respect, safety. Look around, this is your family. You just grew your family. People that you can admire and trust are right here. So, on 3, happiness loud and proud. I'm counting on you. 1, 2, 3, happiness!